Ladies and gentlemen, good morning from, I think you guessed right, from Bangkok, Thailand. And I've woken up 1 hour ago and spent the whole day of yesterday basically only sleeping and eating. Now I feel a lot better, and since it's my first day here, I will just walk around town, go have breakfast in the place where I usually go when I am here in Bangkok, go withdraw some money, and then just hang around in the city center. Okay, let's go. I'm planning to stay here in Bangkok for 11 days, and I have rented an apartment near the Rama 9 Center, which is quite a nice area. It's a 900 walk from my home to the first metro station, but I am almost there. So, what can I say? The place where I usually go and have breakfast is just a couple metro station away from here. So now I will go catch the metro to and then have a short walk to this place where they make a very nice American style breakfast at a very convenient price. Now, here we are at the central Rama 9. On the other side of the road, there is a huge shopping mall, of which I don't remember the name, but it's one of the best places if you have to buy anything tech, whether it's cameras or computers or dongles or anything or external hard drive or anything you might want. I really don't remember the name. I think it's called Fortune, but I might be wrong. And just 100 meters from here, there is the metro station, where I'm going to go now. Bangkok's from ever since I came here for the first time in the year 2000, so more than 24 years ago, has always been, if not my favorite, one of my favorite cities. And I'm always so happy when I have the possibility to come back to Bangkok and spend a few days. Really love this town. Just has really a nice combination of new, of old. It's got so many amenities, which really makes the stay here an enjoyable experience. So I think we arrived to the metro station, and I don't know if I'm allowed to film in here, so, but we will see. I'm not supposed to film, but you know, I've always been a little bit of a rule breaker. So, let's see. Okay, now I'm going to buy the ticket. Okay, here we are. They told me I have to go to platform number 1. Platform 1 is here. Very nice. Here we are, all standing patiently in line, and it should be arriving in around 5 minutes. Then you have this. And now I have to look for exit number 3, I think, which is right, which is this way. Now, at the exit of Sukhumvit MRT, there is one of my favorite Italian places here in Bangkok, which is Pizza Pala Romana, and they make this wonderful Roman style sheet pan pizza, which is really, and I come here to eat very, very often when I am here in Bangkok. Look at that, look at how beautiful, look at how gorgeous these pizzas are. Maybe later. And here we are on Sukhumvit Road, which is really the main artery of Bangkok. It is where all the largest and most luxurious hotels are located, and it is also the main center at night of the nightlife industry, Bangkok's nightlife industry, for which Thailand is so much famous for. Here, on this side, we have one of the most iconic shopping mall of Bangkok, which is Terminal 21. This place is huge, and inside at the food court, I often go and have lunch when I'm in the area. Now, to reach the place where I'm going to have breakfast, you have two ways. You can either take the elevated train called the BTS and get off at the following stop, or you can walk, which is what I am going to do, also because I want to show around this place. Here is the Westin Hotel, and on the other side you have the famous Sheraton Grande Sukhumvit. All very, very expensive hotels, by the way, which is on the other side. Unfortunately, this BTS elevated train is true that it's very practical, but kind of makes the place rather ugly, unfortunately. It would have been better if they built like an underground train, in my opinion. But, you know, they know better. So I won't discuss. Here in Bangkok, they have a very peculiar way of naming the roads. So you have, take the case of Sukhumvit. You have the main road, which is Sukhumvit, this one, and all the perpendicular secondary roads are named in relation to the main road. And each one is given a number. So you have Sukhumvit, Soi 17, you've got Sukhumvit, like in this case we've got Sukhumvit, Soi 15. We have to reach Sukhumvit Soy 5. Here you got a lot of massage places, pharmacy. I really love the hustle and bustle of Bangkok. Nothing. Thank you very much. No. Okay, here we have another the Sofitel hotel. Another rather expensive one. If someone comes to Bangkok for the first time, probably I would advise him to take a hotel or an apartment in this area because it's so much in the middle of everything. Then, as you know this town better, you would probably want to explore other areas. But this area is probably the best for the first time you book. This is the Hyatt Regency. All hotels where you have to spend $200 a night minimum, I think. A little bit out of my budget if you're so, but look how beautiful it is. Look at that. Now going back to where to book a hotel room or an apartment in Bangkok. Okay, this area, in my opinion, is the best, at least for the first time you go. Though, another major rule as far as booking a hotel room is concerned is to book at walking distance from either the MRT, which is the underground train transport system of Bangkok, or the BTS, which is this elevated train. You have two lines, notice. So please don't book too far from MRT or BTS, because otherwise it's going to be a little bit of a problem because you have to walk miles under the sun or under the rain. So this is probably the main rule when it comes to booking a hotel room here in Bangkok. The bus system, I have tried it, and it is not as reliable and as the MRT or the BTS. Fortunately, there is also a lot of poverty because this is Southeast Asia after all. No, I'm not interested. Thank you, I'm not interested in anything. Thank you. Lots of restaurants, many of them, some of them are good, some of them are tourist trap, because this is a very touristy area indeed. Wow. For me, traveling to Bangkok and living in East Africa is really an immersion into modernity. I wouldn't live here really, to be honest, but once a year, I think It's nice. Now we have passed Sukhumvit Soi 7, so we should be almost there. This place where I'm going to have breakfast is really a sort of a luncheonette inside a grocery store. You will see. Another important institution in Bangkok is 7-Eleven. They're really convenient. I mean, it's not that you find everything, but whenever you are in need to drink something or take a water bottle to your home, well, you always find one of these around. This is another place that specializes in seafood. These are really places that cater to the tourist population here in Bangkok. And now we have reached the road where we're going to have breakfast. Sukhumvit Soi 5. Soi in Thailand means lane, or usually it's name given to secondary road to distinguish them from the main roads. And here, now this is also the area where you have all the Middle Eastern restaurants, all the Middle Eastern Arabic community gathers here. And you have some fairly interesting restaurants that serves Middle Eastern food. And here we are, this supermarket called Foodland. Hello. Morning. Now, this is what I'm ordering now, which is the American breakfast. If you arrive before 9 o'clock, you pay 84 baht. If you arrive after 9, you pay 93. Unfortunately, today I'm after 9. Look at what they give you for less than $3. You see, so you have eggs, one choice of meat, which can be sausage or bacon. Then your ham, coffee, milk, juice, bread and butter and jam. Just nice. Coffee. Oh. The coffee is actually quite good. I like this kind of coffee. Even though I'm Italian, I really can't take espresso anymore. Too strong. Well, the juice is okay, but it's not real orange juice. But for less than $3, I cannot complain. Nice. Very nice. Now the eggs they can give them to you scrambled or in the form of omelette or sunny side up. So you can choose whether made at your liking. Okay, just finished breakfast and now I will be heading towards another area of town called Selam, where I have to do just a few things, and then we will go to other places, which I will show you. I'll be very happy to show you. Now I will be taking not the underground train as before, but the elevated train, known here in Bangkok as the BTS. And the place where I've had breakfast is very near to a BTS station called Nana. Nana is also the name of one of the most important nightlife entertainment districts. So this area at night really gets wild. But I'm not really for that kind of stuff, tell you the truth. Though I remember a few years ago, they didn't have all these escalators and lifts. Now, and really the stairs were steep. But now they've really improved a lot, and there is not one station where you don't have the possibility to use either a lift or an escalator. Oh. Here we are at Siam BTS, waiting for the other train, which I hope will arrive soon. This is the Lumpini Park, which is the green lung of Bangkok. The shopping mall where I have to go will open a little later because of a Buddhist festivity. So I took advantage to have my extra fix of caffeine here at Starbucks, which I don't really like, but there isn't anything else open around, so that's the way it is. The festivity celebrated today is called Maga Puja, which is a Buddhist festivity which commemorates one gathering which took place between the Buddha himself and 1250 of his first disciples. This festivity is also called Sangha Day, which means community day, because it really evokes the creation of a perfect community, somehow ruled by Buddhist principles. That's more or less from what I've heard is celebrated today. It's not that everything is closed, but shops tend to open a little later on Maga Puja Day. One thing that is hard for me to understand is how could a place like Starbucks have so much success? I mean, the coffee is really mediocre. I remember that a few years ago when they opened the first place in Milan, which is the town where I was born and raised, in Italy, there were people queuing for hours just to go and have a coffee. Can you believe? I mean, in Italy, which is really the country of the good coffee, people queuing up. Must be that everything American has a certain fascination, but for me, it's really inexplicable. Let me tell you that. From this moment on, I will really try to do my best to go to individually owned cafe to have coffee, because I prefer to give my money to a local guy than to an American multinational corporation. So I've just finished what I had to do, and I realized that my battery is dying and I didn't take any spare with me. And I have two spares at home, so it was just my mistake. But anyway, I will keep filming as much as I can, and when it's finished, it's finished. So now, what are the plans now? Given the hour, I think I will go for a nice bowl of ramen in a place that I know closer to where I am staying. And then after that, I will just go home where I will recharge the battery and also have a little nap, because people my age do take naps. So see you when I arrive at the restaurant. Now, one of the things I really love about Southeast Asia, and it's not only Thailand, but I can talk about any country of Southeast Asia which I visited: Vietnam, Cambodia, Philippines. One thing that I love is that people don't smell bad. Oh, in other parts of the world, Europe, Africa, Middle East, yeah, sometimes you make encounters with people that smell funny, but here never happens. I don't know if it is that they take care of their personal hygiene a lot more, or what they eat, their perspiration, but people here never smells bad, and I really love that. Really love that. That's lovely. These lights really last forever. Again, we are back on Sukhumvit Road, and the restaurant where I'm going to have lunch is just one block away from here. Now, the restaurant where I'm going to have lunch is located in this small shopping mall, which is underneath the Jasmine City Hotel. Um, I don't know, it's right at the beginning of Sukhumvit Soy 23. Now I will go in and see if there is room for me. Thank you. And this is the place, Kazan Superman Ramen. This is a place where I go very, very often when I'm here in Bangkok, and I really recommend it. Ramen is just fantastic. Now I found a place where I have a little more privacy, and people won't look at me as I am crazy guy talking to myself. Here is the menu, and I think I'll be choosing this time. I'll be choosing Chasu Shoyu Ramen, which has comes with pork belly. So just wait for the waitress to take order. I think I will take the regular size. Here we have our ramen soup. Now, it looks really delicious. You see, it's got it's soft-boiled egg, it's seaweed sheet, the nori, I think it's called. A lot of pork belly and scallions, and finally the thin ramen noodles. It's really a pity that smells can go through YouTube, because let me tell you, this smells amazing. Wow. First thing I will try is the meat. It looks totally delicious. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is pure umami. It's so tender that it melts in my mouth. And the, the other time I took another soup which only had one piece. This time I decided to pay a little more and get the soup with more meat, because I mean the meat they put in there is just incredible. Now I will try the soft boiled egg. Nice. And I'll try to slurp some ramen noodle. Wow. And I really like the ramen that have not the clear broth but this murky style. I think they put some miso or some soy paste to give it this murkiness. Oh my goodness, so good, so good. This place never disappoints. Tonkotsu Kazan is the name of the place. If you are in Bangkok, don't miss this place because it's really, really nice.
Now, I have tried to make ramen soup all with my mom, and I'm sorry to say that it doesn't come even close. Sorry, mom, but this is much better.
Okay, I've just finished to have lunch. The I only have 2% battery left, so I won't be filming my way back home. But I don't think it's that interesting anyway. So we will get back together later when I will go out another time. Thank you very much. See you.